The New York Giants defeated the Seattle Seahawks 17-12 to take sole possession of first place in the NFC East, at least for the time being. The Giants' defense found success missing coverages as well as playing off coverage, which frustrated quarterback Russell Wilson, who is used to taking downfield shots to his favorite receiver DK Metcalf. Today we're going to look at how the Giants' defense was able to slow down Seattle's passing attack.
Team mobbing, when I come around, got the whole thing wobbing, wobbing, wobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing.
Okay, on this play, it's 3rd and 4, early in the game, and Seattle's going to come out in a trips right wide receiver formation with the trip side running deep passing concepts. This is Wilson's first read, with his second read at the bottom of the screen for DK Metcalf, who's running the dig route. The Giants come out and cover one man, with the free safety playing deep zone in the middle of the field, and the remaining coverage defenders playing a mix of zone and man coverage. Now, as you can see from the play art, the Giants are only rushing 4 defenders. The Giants have dime personnel out in the field, indicated by the only linebacker, Tay Crowder, right here. The other defenders in the linebacker positions are both safeties in Peppers and McKinney, who fake the blitz and then drop into a zone coverage. Now, as you can see when I run this play, both Crowder and McKinney are running towards the A gap between the center Posick and the right guard Lewis, with McKinney eventually peeling off into zone coverage. Right after the snap, you can see Posick shading over to the right side of where he thinks McKinley is blitzing from. Once McKinney drops back into zone coverage, both Posick and the right guard Lewis stay to this side, and you end up with 3 blockers for Seattle, blocking only 1 rush defender for the Giants. This allows Crowder to swoop in undetected and sack Wilson for a big play, and for his first career sack. For this play, both Peppers right here and Coughlin right here blow the play up for a sack before it could really ever begin. The Giants show up in cover 2 zone, indicated by the 2 deep safeties playing each half of the field here and here. But right before the snap, they're actually going to rotate into a cover 3 zone where they're bringing the safety, in this case the cornerback Logan Ryan, down from the deep zone part here in to play the intermediate zone part in the middle of the field. But it really doesn't matter, as Russell Wilson barely has enough time to get to the top of his drop before taking the sack by Peppers. Now, although linebacker Coughlin gets credit for beating right tackle Jones here on the pass rush move, the real playmaker is Peppers, who makes both tight end Hollister miss his blocking assignment and puts running back Chris Carson flat on his butt when trying to block Peppers. Just a great play by Peppers, who's really come into his own on these past couple of weeks. So here's where we start to see the Giants' pass rush affecting Wilson. The Seahawks are running a double curls route from both wide receiver Swain and wide receiver Metcalf, with Lockett running a clear out route to the flat underneath. The Seahawks only run 2 downfield routes and have a play call that should work, but the poor pass blocking of the O-line and Carson forces Wilson to hurry his pass to Metcalf, which almost ends up being an interception. The Giants come out in a cover 6, which is a mix of cover 4 on this side of the field and cover 2 on this side of the field. On this side, the cornerback's responsibility for the cover 4 coverage is playing a deep zone on this third of the field, which you can see here. On the other side of the field, the cover 2 responsibility, this cornerback is playing a 5-yard shallow zone route, and with his safety playing the deep zone on this third of the field. And although you can't see the safety, you can barely see him right there, this is his coverage responsibility, the deep third on this side of the field, with the free safety playing deep middle part of the field. The nickelback on the cover 4 side drops back and plays an intermediate zone of anywhere between 7 to 10 yards. Metcalf does a good job at settling in a soft spot in the zone coverage, but Wilson doesn't have enough time to make the throw due to Big Cat Leonard Williams fighting through the double team from the left guard Upati and the running back Carson and rushing Wilson's throw, which is almost intercepted by James Bradbury. Okay, on this next play, it's late in the second quarter, and Seattle is looking to run a screen play to running back Carlos Hyde in the backfield. Defensive end Jabal Shurd does a good job of recognizing the screen and following his blocker towards the sideline. Both he and linebacker Blake Martinez blow this play up for a 6-yard loss. After the ball is snapped, Russell Wilson looks for Hyde on the screen and doesn't like what he sees. At this point, for screen passes at least, the play is over and Wilson needs to throw the ball at Hyde's feet. But Wilson doesn't do that. Instead, he looks at his reads downfield before coming back to Hyde and making a dangerous pass that could have been intercepted. Hyde ends up catching the ball, but fumbles out of bounds for a 6-yard loss. So here's an example of Russell Wilson missing out on points while trying to make the big play. It's 3rd and 16, and Seattle is running 2 go routes at the bottom of the screen. Wilson initially looks this direction before checking it down to the running back in the flat, which forced Seattle to punt. Now many times, Wilson ends up making this play for a first down, so I can understand why he looked at the receivers for as long as he did. But the Giants are in cover 4. With 4 defenders playing deep coverage, meaning a deep pass is highly unlikely to be completed. With it being 3rd and 16, Wilson should understand and even expect this type of coverage. With Wilson looking too long at the deep routes, he pulls the ball down, scrambles for a bit, then checks it down to the running back, which leads to a punt. Had Wilson threw it to DK Metcalf on the crossing route, he might have been able to get in the field goal range and increase the lead before halftime. Here we are at a big 4th and 1, midway through the 3rd quarter. Seattle comes out in 21 personnel, which is 2 tight ends and 1 running back, which is a heavy run formation. But the Giants aren't fooled. The Giants did their scouting and know that when it's 3rd or 4th and short, Seattle loves to come out in this run-heavy set and run play-action pass off of it. The Giants are in a cover 2 zone. They run the risk of a big run play occurring with both safeties playing deep, but trust their scouting and take a chance. Seattle's running a play-action levels concept, where Russell Wilson runs play action and rolls out to his left to either run or pass for a first down. The big hero on this play for the Giants is linebacker Carter Coughlin, who gets up the field faster than tight end Colby Parkinson can block. Now as you can see here, Wilson has both Metcalf and Perkins open, but can't get his body around to see them due to the pressure from Coughlin, who does a fantastic job of keeping Wilson contained and forcing Wilson to attempt a bad pass for an incompletion. So on this play, we can really see Wilson's tunnel vision for Metcalf. Seattle is running a levels concept at the top of the screen, with Metcalf running a go route at the bottom. Wilson never takes his eyes off Metcalf, even though his receiver at the top of the screen gets open on the dig route. The Giants confuse Wilson by showing cover 3 pre-snap, but then rotating into cover 2 once the ball is snapped, with the nickelback Holmes blitzing and linebacker Crowder spying quarterback Wilson. This is good coverage deception by the Giants defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, and was the reason Big Cat Leonard Williams gets the sack. Alright, on this last play I'm going to show you, it's 17-12 Giants, 4th quarter with 52 seconds left in the game. Seattle comes out with trips wide receivers at the top of the screen, and the Giants are in cover 2 man. However, none of that matters as once again Big Cat Leonard Williams runs a stunt and sacks quarterback Wilson before he can read the defense. This effectively ends the game and seals the victory for the Giants. The Giants' defensive coordinator should get a lot of credit for this game. His coverages kept Wilson confused all game and really cooled off this potent Seattle passing attack. Well, that's all the time we have for today's video. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos like this, please smash the like button. And if you're a new viewer to this channel and haven't had a chance to subscribe, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.